I want to update you on the latest charges. The two men charged, 23-year-old Lindell Mays, 18-year-old Dominic Miller, both facing charges for second-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful use of a weapon. Two teens are also facing charges in juvenile court. Both suspects remain in custody tonight. Today, senior I-Team reporter Jessica McMaster talked with an attorney who specializes in weapons and self-defense. He says this case centers around stupidity, which is very hard to defend against.
I see the glimmer of a self-defense claim in both their statements, but they both went on to do and say stupid things.
Kevin Jamison is a criminal defense attorney. He's read the witness statements provided by Lindell Mays and Dominic Miller, who are charged with second-degree murder in the Chiefs Super Bowl parade shooting. Jamison says the theme of the shootout is an obvious one, and one that hurts Mays and Miller's chance of a self-defense claim.
They talked themselves into trouble.
That applies to both how this fight began and the statements the suspects gave to police. Investigators say surveillance footage shows Mays arguing with a group of people. Mays told investigators he felt threatened when one of the men in the group told him, quote, "I'm going to get you."
It is the start of a self-defense claim, but then he says that he shot somebody in the back while they were running away. Even if the other side started the fight, once they're running away, that's withdrawal from the conflict, and shooting him at all is just not legal. It's not moral.
According to Mays' statement, he was, quote, just being stupid when he fired shots near a crowd, which included children. Once Mays pulled his weapon, several others, including Dominic Miller, pulled out their guns, according to police. Again, the start of a self-defense claim for Miller, but not so fast. Police say video footage shows Miller wasn't involved in the immediate argument.
He walked towards the argument, and going towards the argument is almost always a bad thing.
Jamison's advice when teaching self-defense:
don't go to stupid places with stupid people and do stupid things. Well, he didn't go to a stupid place, but he did go with stupid people, and he did stupid things.
Jamison says self-defense is typically based around these 5 determinations.
First, innocence. You can't start a problem and then expect people to believe you're acting in self-defense. You lose any one of these elements, and you lost self-defense completely.
And everybody's willing to cooperate.
Don Parson, who worked with the Jackson County Prosecutor's Office for more than 20 years, agrees this case does have elements of self-defense.
Absolutely, it's going to be self-defense on both sides. Whether it works or not.
One hurdle already, the suspects were getting treatment in the hospital at the time their witness statements were collected. In an interview with the Kansas City Star, Lindell's family claims he was on opioids.
If they were on drugs when they gave these statements, I would impeach the validity of their statements. It is the definition of unreliable testimony.
Still, Jamison says this is a prosecution's case at this point, that it boils down to stupid decisions.
Now, these people were involved in a gunfight on a city street. A person was killed. They are in deep, deep trouble.
For the I-Team, I'm Jessica McMaster, KSHB 41 News.